Hi, I'm Andrei Mincov, the founder of Trademark Factory. And in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts about yet another trademarking screw up. This time around, it's about a trademark, We Buy Houses, that just got canceled. No! So you can read the details in the article, and I'm going to post a link in the description below. But let me just give you my comments. So here's what happened. Somebody was able to trademark, and USPTO somehow allowed this. I don't know what they were thinking. They somehow allowed the company to trademark the phrase "we buy houses" and another one, webuyhouses.com. So they registered it, and the owner of the new trademark started going about and bullying everyone with demand letters stating that they couldn't use that phrase because they own the trademark. Until one of those recipients of those letters stood up against that and said, no, that's not how it works. And they were able to convince the court to cancel both these trademarks on the ground that they were descriptive and generic. And well, one lesson here is that it's really unpredictable with USPTO. Sometimes they are being way over too careful to not let non-descriptive trademarks go through, and they would say, no, this is descriptive even though it isn't. And sometimes they allow trademarks like this, which really should never have been registered. That's lesson number one, that it's really all very subjective, because there's a trademark examiner on the other end who makes their decision whether or not the registration goes through or not. And the other lesson here, probably even a bigger lesson, is that there's a huge difference that this case exemplifies, and that is the difference between trademarks and domain names. With domain names, you can have the most generic name out there, and if you can slap a .com after that, and assuming the name is not taken, you can own it as a domain name, and nobody will be able, through the technical system that domain names work, to have the same name. It doesn't work the same way with trademarks. You can't own generic trademarks, and so when you're thinking of coming up with a brand, basically you need to do two things. The name, the brand as a trademark needs to be something that can be unique, that's not descriptive, that's not generic, and you need to have a name that people can remember and that you can trademark. As for domain names, there's nothing wrong with having a generic domain name. Sometimes it's powerful, and really nothing prevents you from having a domain name and a unique name, and they can both point to the same website. And really depends on your marketing strategy, depends on how people are looking for you, and really what it is that you're trying to have them remember. Are you trying to build a brand, in which case you want to focus on your non-generic domain name, or are you just trying to get immediate bump in the traffic, just to show people that they can find you at a generic name, in which case that's the one you focus on. But again, if you try to build a brand, make sure it's not generic. I hope you found this useful. And if you did, if you've got a brand you want to protect, make sure you subscribe to this channel and get notified whenever the next video goes live. And as for me, I'll see you in the next video.